Everyone, so today we're going to do a kind of lifestyle type video. I have some recent ins, like I just bought some things and my FABFITFUN box came in, so I really don't do lifestyle, but I was like, I feel like it's worth it. I guess I can mention the stuff that I recently brought in. I went to the mall yesterday. I really don't go to the mall much, but it was hot and my husband doesn't mind going to malls. He's very self-controlled with his spending. I'm not. I'm like, let me go check out a sale. Checked out a few sales. The first one was to Eclairs that I didn't realize were closing, and they just had this like this huge like buy everything type of sale, like 10 for $10, like anything, just as long as you counted up 10 items they would charge $10. And so I picked up these. I don't know if they're actually earrings or not, but they're like post like stud somethings, and they're super tiny. So honestly, I don't know if Claire's ever sells earrings this tiny. They might be for something else or like another part of the ear, but but they're one of those like flat back ones, and they're completely titanium. I think retail was like 20 something, but I got them for $1 technically because I got, 9 other items for my girls and just picked up this one little tiny earring. So I am gonna try having it in for a few days. I haven't had earrings in for multiple days in a very long time. Like usually my ears kind of react to earrings, like regular earrings and stuff like that, but I think with like surgical titanium, I think it's okay. But yeah, they're super tiny, and that's kind of how I like my earrings. It's just super dainty. My ears have still been open after so many years, even though I've had many months of like not wearing earrings. So I'll try this out and we'll see how it goes. I also stopped by a place called Maurice's, which I don't know how often you've been there, but they had a decent sale going on. I was like, if I can get like $10 items, I'll see what I can find. So the first one was this shirt. Actually, it's like a little keyhole one, but I was like, usually don't buy like new blouses, and I was kind of debating whether I should or shouldn't, but it was cute enough. It was about $10, so I was like, let me try it out. I liked it. And then the other things are all bottoms. The first one are these like olive tone pants. I've been really into olive pants lately. Like I think the few recent ones I picked out, but these ones have pockets, not only pockets, zippered pockets. And they're for $10. So yeah, I mean, the tough part's always like the right fit and stuff like that. I feel like this is very much like say sort of business casual. I've been trying to figure out more like bottoms that I could wear poolside besides just like leggings and stuff. But this one seemed like, especially come fall and winter, I think this will be good. Next one was a pair of jeans. I haven't bought like a legit pair of jeans. I've always bought like jeggings or something else, but these are like more legit jeans. They're probably still made out of polyester for all I know. But these are high-rise super skinny ones, and these are not only high-rise but like super high-rise, and so like they go up to my belly button, and I know that's like kind of the norm now, but this is really my first pair that really do that well for me, and they seem to fit pretty well. So that's kind of there. Still don't understand the whole thing with like ripped jeans, so I had to find a pair. Like there was a few pairs that I was eyeing, but all of them seemed a little bit worn, like made that way. The last one was this little skirt. Very cute. I love the fit and flare of them. Again, I think this will be very nice when I'm coaching poolside, and we'll do that. It was a little large for me, but it didn't have it in a size smaller, which is great because I was like postpartum. I definitely like held on to my weight, and now that I've been doing my best to at least be a little bit more active, like I've definitely seen myself go back down in sizes, but I don't know if just like Maurice's is very generous with their sizing, but it feels good. Like this top was a medium, and I haven't fit into a medium top in a long time, but I probably still couldn't fit in a medium top in other brands and styles. Like this one's just a very like forgiving, flowy one. All right, let's actually jump into FABFITFUN now. I think those were all the ones that I think I bought yesterday. I might have had a few other things, but that aside. Okay, so FABFITFUN fall. Whew. So if you don't know what FABFITFUN is, I'm gonna let you watch some other videos or go on their website to look at basically you have it's kind of like a selective customizable box. Like they give you kind of a short list, like a menu of items to choose from, and you can customize 6 things if you're an annual member. And now they've added on like just like FABFITFUN bucks instead of picking an item. So for one of my items I did choose that, and then for some of the items I was kind of like hemming and hawing about what I should get, because I do actually purchase this box not only for myself, but I actually select items that are also gifts for friends and for other people in my life. So some of them are I'm planning on giving away. I have a few friends that just like moved into new places, or like, you know, just like kind of useful stuff like that. I don't necessarily need at home, but could use that way. So this box is beautiful. It has a girl walking through like an apple orchard of sorts. Although apples really don't grow from trees that are this big. I don't know if you can see how big those trees are. You could not pick apples off of that. Apple trees, I think, out of an apple orchard are quite smaller. My husband commented that first time I went to an apple orchard for apple picking, and I was like, yeah, that's how you're able to pick them. Okay, so let me see. It says enter a trip to, oh, like an overseas trip. Interesting. Okay. So there's a few things in here, and I think I'm going to tell you like what I plan to keep and what I plan to give away. The first one is a blanket here. I do love my blankets. We're going to have to feel this one before I decide to give it away or not. Looks a little bit more, I was thinking of that like really soft, like plush feel, but it's looking a little bit more knitted, isn't it? So not exactly the texture I was looking for. So I will make a decision on that, I think, a little bit later. I was just looking at our blanket situation in our house, and I feel like we have enough. So this one might be one that I end up giving away. It's a very beautiful like burgundy cherry color, which I do love a lot. And this next one is a Bloom Greens and Superfoods. I'll probably keep this one. I usually don't give supplements away to my friends, but superfoods and greens have been something I've been trying to be better about. So I'm wondering if incorporating something like this would be helpful for me. I don't know. Okay, this one, these home goods I'll definitely be passing on. This is silicone trivets. Oh, they're sealed, so I'm not going to open them. They're kind of like that, like a wavy, flowery design of a trivet, but I thought that this would be nice to give away to a friend. Not like the most high value item, but a useful item. So sometimes to me it's kind of like that balance of like useful item versus high value item. Like I can't always choose between those. This is actually a set that came together. One of them is a pumpkin salt and pepper shakers, which I think I could probably show you guys. But yeah, they're super cute. Oh my goodness. I love pumpkins. But yeah, I think there's a little, yeah, there's a little stopper on the bottom, and there's just little pumpkins like that. So I might give that away. I probably will actually, because having my kids get their hands on shakers at restaurants is like no go. Okay, for this one, I think this is part of that set. I'm honestly really not sure why I chose this set in particular. I usually don't get like glassware or ceramics, but I think either I was like kind of just mashing buttons as I was choosing stuff, or that it got switched out on me, so I'm not sure. Okay, and this one I think is a ceramic creamer and sugar set. So I'm just gonna show it like this actually. Oh, there's some sort of like packet in here. Let me see what this is. Is that just like a humectant? Probably. Can't imagine them actually putting a sugar packet in here. Yeah, dry, yeah, dissected. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Very nice, and it matches those of course very well. So yeah, that's very, very cute. But yeah, not quite for me. So I will be gifting those as well. And then I got we'll see about this. I think when I was picking this up, this is a Magnesium Ease Magnesium and Lavender Sleep Support Body Spray. When I was picking this up, I was struggling with sleep. I've been doing better now. Thank goodness. I've been reading a lot before bed. Not a lot, but like reading to get to bed. And that was one of the things that has helped me a lot. But, ooh. This is like a body spray. That smells very nice. Magnesium and lavender. I've been warming up to lavender. I used to not like it so much. But I'll have to see how I like this, and then I'll see if my husband likes it or not. I have to ask him. I usually, all my scents I have to kind of pass through my husband, just in case. So I will ask him what he thinks about this, and if not, I'm sure I could pass them on to someone in my community, or one of my friends to kind of try out as well. The last one is a bag. I remember when I first signed up for this, I was like swore off bags. I was like, I'm not gonna get a bag because I have enough bags in my house, and I just did like a bag inventory and it's out of control. but I did pick up in the last box basically my everyday purse now, and that one is white, and it's honestly stood up. It's still white, but I am like, is it time to switch it out? I don't know. But this was definitely one of those high value items, and I like just couldn't resist. And I've been eyeing a bag like this for a while now. It's one of those slouchy bags. Yeah. So I guess this is the color I chose. I think they had two choices, and this is the one I ended up with. I guess you just like pull it through, I'm assuming. Let me double check here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you kind of just like pull it through to kind of close it, and then pull it open to open it. So yeah, very cute. I mean, it doesn't have any extra pockets in here, so I'd probably have to pop in like some organizers and stuff like that. But yeah, in terms of it, like, I usually wear my purse like over my shoulder, which I guess this isn't impossible. It doesn't look weird though. And then off the shoulders, it's definitely very cute, very strappy. I definitely wasn't looking at the straps when I picked it up, because that is something I usually like, a thicker strap to kind of support, especially every day and stuff like that. So we'll see. It might end up being something I pass on. It's very usable. So, and I think once I like fill it up, it'll definitely have its use. I don't think it could fit a laptop in here. I actually have a laptop with me. Let me see. It could definitely fit a few bags, which I think would be nice. Or not bags. It could, yeah, I think a few bags, maybe a few books. I'll be starting like Bible study later on, and I don't think my current purse could handle like a book, not like a large book, but laptop. I mean, I wouldn't be able to fit a laptop case in here, but yeah, it does fit a laptop in here if I had to. So that's quite, I mean, it fits it diagonally, so. But yeah, probably best would be vertically, even though that's not very safe. I guess diagonally is fine too. It kind of just holds it up like that. So yeah, it actually is more roomy than I think I made it out to be. I'm not sure if these straps will hold up to me putting a laptop in it consistently. I don't know if I could quadruple it up like that, but that seems kind of difficult. But yeah, I'll kind of play around with this, see if I want to keep it or not, and then kind of go from there. But honestly, first pass, I think it's workable, right? So, always trying to test things out, and yeah, I do think that come the fall, I'll need something a little bit roomier for my Bible study materials. Because there's a book involved, and of course, like, you know, pens and other things that I want to bring. And then there's always extra stuff I always want to fit into a bag that my current purse can't handle. So I kind of need to think through that. But my current purse has been a good experience. I think I've always wanted to try out that shape. It's like the kind of, my husband calls it the banana shape. So it's been interesting for what it is, and it's actually can fit quite a bit. But you know, the deal with purses, the bigger it is, the more clutter it can get. But we'll see. So anyways, that is my FabFitFun haul. I think all in all, I will be keeping, I think, 3 items. Yeah. So the purse you just saw, the blend, and the spray. I'll try that out. And then the salt and pepper shakers, the ceramic set, the trivets, and the blanket. I think I'll probably pass on. So out of the, I'm gonna call the set 2 items. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 7 things I got, 4 of them will be passing on. So that's pretty good. I think I was always aiming for about half, if not over half, would move on from my house. And the others, we'll see what I'll keep. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.